Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Young here and welcome to a Metal Gear Solid 5 news update. The big news out there right now is that the main campaign for Ground Zeroes, the prologue portion of the Metal Gear Solid 5 experience, will be less than 2 hours long. This information was first revealed by the latest issue of Game Informer. Both Kojima Productions and Konami have noticed the negative impact of this news, so they've taken it upon themselves to defend the game's length. First, let's take a look at Hideo Kojima's tweet, which reads as follows. MGS5 Ground Zeroes includes the main mission alongside 5 side ops. All missions include elements such as trial records, where players can compete against each other online. This is not a linear game like the past. GZ offers freedom of approach and playstyle, which we hope players will enjoy over and over without boring. I believe people will be satisfied with the playtime of Ground Zeroes and will not stress the clear time, which is standard for linear games. Another tweet comes from Kojima Productions senior producer Ken Ichiro, who tweeted confidently that he can't wait to prove the depth and quality of Ground Zeroes the week of March 18th. Up next is Kojima Productions designer Jordan Amaro, who commented on the issue through website GameSpot. He stated the following: "Our journey and Dear Esther log. Voltaire's 18th century writing candid is like 100 pages at most, yet they are masterpieces of video game and literature. This smearing will not stain in effect what we're aiming to achieve with MGS, the game industry in Japan, or video games as a whole. I want people to celebrate the new MGS like we used to. I'm not dismissing their concerns, but this issue surrounding the game's length has been trumped up." Finally, Konami released a statement via the Metal Gear Solid Facebook, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it essentially says that Ground Zeroes offers enough replay value to justify its price, and that Konami is confident that it represents an overall excellent experience with its expansive gameplay, replay value, as well as its compelling and deep storyline. So essentially their argument seems to be that Ground Zeroes is the kind of game in which the clear time doesn't matter as much as the replay value. Let's put it this way. In a game like Call of Duty or Battlefield, a multiplayer match lasts, 30 minutes to an hour average? The clear time for these matches are pretty damn short, but the replay value is immense due to the different maps, classes, and loadouts, allowing players to try different playstyles and tactics. Now granted, a multiplayer experience does differ from a single-player one, but all I'm saying is that the concept of replay value seems to be the focus of Ground Zeroes rather than clear time. According to them, Ground Zeroes will keep players coming back with its large degree of freedom, the 5 side ops and 1 extra op that it offers alongside the main campaign, and the challenges, trophies, and ranks that come with each of what is essentially a grand total of 7 missions. Now, it's hard for me to say if these incentives really will keep the game from getting stale after just a few hours until I get my hands on the game, but what I know is that $20 to $40 still sounds a bit too expensive. In the end, no matter how much of a masterpiece something is, it's all about the value. They talk about games like Journey and Dear Esther, but those were $15 and $10 respectively. So unless Ground Zeroes ends up being the greatest thing since Orgasms, I'm still not sure $20 to $40 is a fair price point, but again, I can't give a final verdict until I get my hands on the game. I say let's just wait it out and give the game a fair chance before we throw down the hammer. Be sure to let our nation know in the comments below your opinion on the matter, and to be further updated on Metal Gear Solid 5, be sure to join the nation and subscribe to Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much, and Young out.